So, hello everybody, what is going on? Today is eBay Shimaki here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Dark Rising. Last time, battled Professor Ivan, showing off, well, having a poor debut battle of our buddy Slacking, but he performed a bit better in the next round with Sydney. We learned her history with Darugus and a boy named Ko, or no, or Dre. One of the two names, I don't remember. But we learned her history of Darugus and why she's searching for him as well. With nothing more to do, we've got 2 new routes to go over and a couple more trainers to fight before we even get to the end. So let's just get on with it. Back on the previous routes, after Battle Cave, we have Nursery Road. And with Nursery Road is a whole slew of baby Pokemon, actually. It's a pretty big variety. First up, if you're looking for a new fire type, you can get yourself a Magby back there. Magby is the baby Pokemon of Magmar, and the final form Magmortar. Pure fire type, flame body for the ability, or flash fire. Really surprisingly an interesting fire type. It's more special defensive and a bit more, I think, special attack based, but it definitely has a lot more special defense than anything else. It's pretty powerful. It's pretty decently, and it's got pretty good HP. Its only downside is that it has poor attack, I guess, and it's got poor speed, so it kind of is a bit lackluster in those cases. But it should hold its own if you're looking for a good fire type and you weren't interested in the previously obtainable ones. And in order to get a Magby to a Magmortar or Magmar, I believe it's a level up for Magby into Magmar, or it's a Firestone, one of the two. But its final form, Magmar into Magmortar, just get it to level 48. Along with it is its counterpart, Elekid, I believe. I think I'm way past it already. Yes, Elekid. Elekid is a pure electric type. Ooh, I didn't swap, whatever. Pure electric type, the base form, the baby form for Electabuzz. It's either a Thunderstone or a level up. But Elekid, Electabuzz, and its final form, Electivire. Elekid is from Johto, while Electivire is from Sinnoh. A pretty good physical offense, actually, and pretty decent special attack. It can actually be both a mixed attacker or it can focus on one or the other. It's got okay speed, it's got okay defenses, and it's got okay HP. It's definitely meant to be a physical attacker of anything, being able to learn a bunch of the punch variation moves. Can have, I think, static for the ability or lightning rod, so it can definitely be a force of nature if not worked with carefully. The only downside to it is that it doesn't have the greatest defenses, so obviously it may go down in one hit, and it definitely is not the fastest either. Its final form is pretty good, but definitely not the best. To become an Electivire with Electabuzz, you go ahead and get it to level 48 as well, and boom, you've got a brand new powerful member. Moving along, if you don't like that electric type option, you also have yourself a Pichu. You can get yourself a Pikachu, and of course we ran into a couple items here and there. Don't think we've encountered the Thunderstone yet, but when the opportunity arises, you can get yourself a Raichu. Great speed, great special attack, really good HP, decent defenses, but still not the most powerful, or still not the most beefy. Pretty tanky, but might want to be wary of it with ground types around. That's really all that I can know from it. Pichu is from Johto, while Pikachu and Raichu came from Kanto. Going along with this, we have ourselves Smoochum. Smoochum is an Ice Psychic type, the baby form for Jinx. Smoochum came from Johto, Jinx was in Kanto, so makes sense. It's got really good special attack, actually, and good special defense. It doesn't have the best speed, nor physical defense or offense, and its HP is lackluster to say the least. It can hold its own because of its special defense, but outside of that, it doesn't do much else. It can be good for a wall, it can be good for a special attacker. If you're looking for a better psychic type than the ones we ran into, I wouldn't say it's your best option, but it is certainly a new one. Though it does fit the mold for our first ice types, I think, that we can encounter. So, a good pickup, nonetheless. Let me evoke. Looking okay so far. Keep on moving. Any other encounters? No. Ooh, yeah, 2 more. Alright, that's fine. We'll take them on. Moving along, we have ourselves Togepi, pure normal type. Came in Johto actually, and became Togetic. I believe based on level up as well, and then which is also from Johto, and it gets its final form Togekiss, I think, in this game. Let me double check that before I spread misinformation. I'm pretty sure it does. Togekiss, 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 Togekiss. Use a Sunstone on Togetic, and you get yourself a Togekiss, which gains Flying type. It's a really beefy normal type Pokemon, normal flying to say the least. Has really great defenses, has really great physical and special offense. Really good special defense as well. Decent speed, I'd say mediocre at best, and pretty good HP, so it definitely fits the mold for any type of position you wanted it. Being a normal type, you can learn a variety of moves as well as they cover a lot of resistances and cover a lot of weaknesses on your team if you can play it smart, or if you can play it right. Going along with it, you have its counterpart, Munchlax. Munchlax is a pure normal type, came from Johto, and evolves into Snorlax, the definite beast of a normal type from Kanto. Can hit really hard, can take a lot of hits physically, has great HP, mediocre special attack and mediocre special defense, poor speed. It's 100% meant to be a wall. It's 100% meant to tank everything that's thrown at it and just hit decently hard. Or actually hit pretty hard, but not do much else outside of that. So that's a good heads up, if anything. Oh gosh, I think you're gonna faint if I keep trying, so I'll swap over to Salamence. Moving along, we have ourselves Tyrogue. Now, Tyrogue is an interesting Pokemon overall. Tyrogue is a pure fighting type, and based on its stats, will determine what it evolves into. It is from Johto. It's a really good physical attacker. It hits decently hard. It does its job pretty well. Depending on its stats, if it has higher offense and defense, it'll become Hitmonlee. If it's got higher defense and offense, it'll become Hitmonchan. If it's got equal offense and defense, it'll become Hitmontop. Or at least that's how it's supposed to be. If that doesn't follow the same formula in here, then I don't know what does. But Hitmonlee, Chan, and Chop, Hitmonlee, Chan, and Top, are all stellar Pokemon in their own right. Hitmonlee, obviously great physical attacker, Hitmonchan, great physical defender, and Hitmontop does both equally as well. In my opinion, Hitmontop is probably the best option, but of course to each their own, however they prefer to use their Pokemon. Ooh. Going along with this, we have ourselves Wynaut. Wynaut is a special defensive wall, and just that. I think it's the late 20s, like 28, it came from Johto. It becomes Wobbuffet, a really good psychic type Pokemon that is mainly meant to be both a physical and special wall. It has Shadow Tag for the ability, meaning Pokemon that are in battle with it cannot be swapped out, and Pokemon that you encounter in the wild cannot flee. It hits really hard if timed right with its moves, because it's mainly meant to be a wall. It's going to be using Counter and Magic Coat a lot. That's its main ace of attacks. That's its main stardom, I guess you could say. It's certainly an interesting Pokemon to say the least, and can get the jump done in a lot of cases. It's not the fastest, so it's definitely just meant to counter and explode anything that tries to hit it. It's going to let's revive Slacking. Oh my god, that's a lot of information I've already gone over. Whoa! The final one that's available on Nursery Road is Eevee. Eevee is a pure normal type with several evolutions available to you. Starting up, it is from Kanto. It evolves into Vaporeon when exposed to a Water Stone, Jolteon when exposed to a Thunderstone, and Flareon when exposed to a Fire Stone. All in their own rights are equally good Pokemon and do pretty good jobs for what they're meant to. Vaporeon, more of a special defensive Pokemon, meant to tank and just dish out chip damage here and there and kind of act as a wall. Not the fastest, but pretty decently powerful if accustomed to it. Jolteon, special attacker, hits really fast, really hard, usually goes first in a lot of cases, and definitely is destructive overall. Flareon. It's probably the worst one out of all the evolutions, unfortunately, until Gen 4. But Flareon, pretty okay special attack, pretty okay special defense, pretty okay physical attack as well, pretty okay defenses. Alright HP and decent speed, so not the most powerful, but not the quickest. Definitely is an all-around intermediate Pokemon you could have on your team. Moving along to Mystic Falls, we have more battles. Ivan, is this the one you've spoken of? Yes, this is Isaac, a child of Jean Blake. Isaac, this is Professor Zachary. He's the one I told you about in Battle Cave. Well, nice to meet you, Professor Zachary. Can't say the same. Huh? Now, Zachary, please be polite and patient. No, I will not. This child's father failed to destroy Darugus years ago. Now this generation has to suffer from that beast. Look, it's not my fault. I don't fully know what happened back then, but I'm pretty sure my father and his Pokemon put their lives on the line to save this world from Darugus. And I'm willing to do the same. Another thing, Zachary, I'm not a child anymore. I've grown with my Pokemon, and we've become stronger together. Prove it. Oh boy. Battle me, smart mouth. I've been searching for the Jewel of Life since I was about your age. To use it, you must have incredible strength and willpower, like your father did. I do have it. Let's do this. Yep, we have another battle with an ace trainer. Pokemon trainer Zachary, or Professor Zachary. His is a double battle format. He starts off with an Excelgor, let's say Excelgor. He starts off with an Excelgor, pure bug type, level 48, probably Swarm for the ability. With, I honestly can't think of what possible moves right now because I'm just too tired. Shadow Ball, X Scissor, Bug Bite, Bulk Up, Quick Attack, Sword Dance. These are just all the suggestions I could think of. Oh, crit. Thank you, Slacking. That was much appreciated. His other Pokemon is Probopass, Steel Rock type, Levitate probably for the ability. With the moves Stone Edge, Rock Throw, Flash Cannon, Iron Head, Thunder Wave, Thunderbolt, Psychic, I don't know, Mud Slap, a bunch of different moves holding a leftovers. His next Pokemon up is Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet, as I've said before, is a pure Psychic type. This thing's gonna be a big annoyance on the one to line. I'm gonna try to substitute and swap, because that's the only thing I can think of right now. Nice. Call that, thankfully. Yeah, counter. Nobody's gonna hit right now, so it's fine. Yeesh, I'm getting spammed on my Discord now. Why, of all times? Baton Pass, let's get Musharna out. Let's bring Salamence in. Wobbuffet, yeah, pure Psychic type, Shadow type for the ability, so you couldn't even swap unless you had Baton Pass, actually. Level 49, pure Psychic type, probably Counter, Light Screen, Reflect, Mirror Coat, bunch of other moves, I don't know. Got a whole slew of stuff. No way it gets killed, right? Safeguard, okay. It's got a lot of variety of different moves, and it can be a big annoyance in this fight if you're not careful, but you should be able to manage and hold your own pretty well. This Probopass may be the biggest problem here, but I mean, we'll see what happens. Slash on you, and I have no moves, I have no moves, I have no moves. Gosh, I forgot. Stone Edge. Slacking will get hurt a bit, won't do much. To the Salamence. Slacking is loafing around. Yep, Mirror Coat as I expected. Oh! I have like no heals! I know I could have gone back in the cave and gone and healed on the other side, but I just didn't want to. Fly, boom, that'll do good enough damage. Like I said, Wobbuffet has loads of defenses. Hit really hard if it lives. Oh no! That was the one thing I'm hoping wouldn't happen! No! Ah, Slacking. Alright, you did what you could. It's fine, it's fine. You have leftovers as well, of course you do. If you manage to get past these two, I don't know if I'll ever be able to. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I can't do much else with Salamence. Salamence can't do anything really. I could substitute again with Musharna if I wanted to, but I think I'm just gonna try to KO that thing. Except, thank goodness it was enough. His last Pokemon is none other than, bring it out, Escavalier. Escavalier is a steel bug type. Probably Swarm for the ability as well. Oh my god, you have no more. Fuck. You know, I have to revive Slacking now. I have to. I need him. I need him. Escavalier, steel bug type. Probably Swarm for the ability with like Iron Head, Toxic. I don't know, Bug Bite, X's, or a bunch of different moves holding leftovers. I'm pretty sure all of his members are holding leftovers. So that's a big annoyance. But you should be able to hold your own pretty well. Just think of a lot of bug type moves overall. You should be able to take care of it. That Probopass is going to be the biggest annoyance here. If I can't get like a Dynamic Punch or something off. Yes, please, please keep trying to inflict status ailments on me. Mega Horn! Ah, damn it. That was the one move I was like, please don't use it. Please don't have it. I was like, please, it's just not that one. Of course, it's that one. Alright, well, now that we've finished going over those, go back to evolutions. Can't do much else, I guess I'll just calm mine and stall. We went over Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. Moving along, you can get yourself also an Espeon and Umbreon, using Sunstone to get Espeon, using Moonstone to get Umbreon. Umbreon is more defense-oriented overall. Has really good special defense, has really good physical defense, meant to stall, meant to wall, literally just meant to be a big annoyance to the opponent, however it can be. Whether that be poisoning it, paralyzing it, and literally tanking hits and shipping health away, or doing a whole slew of other stuff. It's 100% meant to be a pain for the opponent. That's fine, full heal, whatever. Aside from that, what's the other one? Espeon. Espeon I've used before, and I love it. It is one of my favorite Pokemons. Both are from Johto. Espeon is a pure Psychic type. Really good special offense. Really good special defense, though. It's actually a better Vaporeon and Jolteon. It's not the fastest, however, and it doesn't have the most amount of HP, so it does decent enough overall with its moves. And it definitely can be a destructive ally, nonetheless. Going along, you can get yourself a Leafeon by giving it a Leaf Stone. Leafeon is from Sinnoh, of course. From Gen 4 from Sinnoh. Pure Grass type. Definitely hits pretty hard. Can do loads of... Well, actually, who am I kidding? It's more defense oriented and it doesn't have the best HP. It actually is probably a worse Flareon, and it holds that name pretty well. It does just that. It doesn't do much else except kind of sit there and wall and kind of just act as a passive Pokemon with being somewhat useless. This final one is Glaceon. Pure Ice type, so another Ice type option. Musharna is down. Damn it! Hoping it's loving the Slacking with some buffs, but it's fine. Fuck, what was the Pokemon again? Glaceon! Pure Ice type, decent special defense, decent special attack, and decent physical attack. Can hit pretty hard, do good amounts of damage here and there, but it's really slow, so don't expect it to do a lot other than just kind of sit there and stand in the way. Alright, I need to speed this battle up a bit. I'm going to try Dynamic Punches, because why not, and keep having Fly. That is all that there is for Nursery Road. It is a lot, I know. But I mean, hey, I have to avail all of this information and tell you all the Pokemon you could possibly encounter. Going back over Fall's route. Of course, Slacking gets paralyzed. Just have to keep chipping it away. No! Whatever, it's fine. Slacking, you did okay. Fall's route. It's a lot of Psychic types. We have ourselves Slowpoke and Spoink being the most common encounter. You fully healed? You suck. Dynamic Punch! Thank you! God! He's done. Game over. Give me my money. Suck, man. Perhaps I was wrong. Maybe it was your destiny to do what your father could not. Not to mention you've come here at the right time. This might be fate. Have you discovered something big? Zachary. Oh. I have. The jewel of life is hidden in the deep dark depths of Bolaire Forest. You, Isaac, must allow the mist to carry you to its destination. You have Jean Blake's blood, allowing you to continue farther than I ever can. The jewel of life, you have proven to be the chosen one. Only the chosen one can enter the Cave of Heavens. The location of the cave is still unknown, however. Thanks, Professor Zachary. With Arceus by my side, I'll be strong enough to defeat Darubis. Do not think it will be that easy. You may be strong, but Arceus is a god. You will be unable to catch it with ordinary means. Ah yes, I think I know where you're going with this. The Master Ball is possibly the only kind of Pokeball capable of capturing or containing Arceus. I suggest you head off to Iceland City. Kai, the gym leader in that city, is a relative of the creator of the Master Ball. Speak with him. Thanks, Professor Zachary. Here I come, Father, one step at a time. Well, I guess I'll be going now to... Well, I guess I'll be going now. I have more things to do in the lab. Good luck, Isaac. Finally! Well then, get going with the world. Awaits your victory. Whatever, I don't care. I'm done. It's a tongue twister. I'm tired. Leave me alone. Finally. A bunch of psychic types on the previous route. I'll just run through their names. Slowpoke, good special defense, water psychic type, can evolve into Slowbro with a Water Stone, or Slowking by level up, I think it was. Water Stone, Slowking at level 37. Oh my god. Spoink, pure psychic type, evolves in the late 30s from Hoenn. Slowpoke is from Kanto. Spoink, pure psychic type, good special offense, decent special defense, can hit decently hard but is super slow, meant to wall more than anything, and has okay HP, so it's definitely not your traditional psychic type. Routes, I think I've been over, but special attack and special defense are peak, decent HP, okay speed. I've used them before, you guys have seen it, and I love that thing to death. I'd recommend it if you choose not to pick up the Musharna. Solosis, or Execute, Grass Psychic from Kanto, Ralts is from Hoenn, I'm fucking losing my shit right now. Execute, Grass Psychic from Kanto, decent special attack, really good special defense, okay speed, meant to wall, meant to hit and stall. Other than that, doesn't do much else. It evolves to Executor via either a Leaf Stone, a Sunstone, or level up, I don't remember. Solosis, pure psychic type from Unova, so another one outside of Musharna. Evolves via level up, though really late, I won't lie. I think it's like 30 and then again in like 50 or 60. So it's a really high level up, really high special defense, really decent special attack, but super slow, loads of HP, so it can definitely hit pretty hard and tank a lot. Gothita, its counterpart, it's pure psychic type, special attack oriented, I believe, so it hits decently hard, not the fastest, and serves its purpose pretty well overall. Bronzor, we fought a Bronzong with Bronzor, Steel Psychic, really good special defense, has only one weakness, which I think is Fire, because Heatproof doesn't exist yet. Good special defense, decent HP, decent special attack, really slow, but definitely works well with the move Gyro Ball, if it's available in this game, I don't know yet, or any kind of move that goes last that hits harder based on that. Has good defense too, being part Steel. Drifloon, probably a personal favorite, goes Flying type from Sinnoh, Bronzor's also from Sinnoh. Decently fast, decent special attack, decent hit, physical attack, okay defenses, both special and physical, okay health, can last in a lot of situations, and can be very versatile depending on how you want to set it up. And finale, friendly Kadabra, which I believe I've already been over Abra, so there's no point. And if you have your fishing rod, you get a Staryu here. Water type, evolves via Water Stone into Starmie, Water Psychic, decent special defense, and okay speed. Can definitely hit decently hard, but definitely meant to wall, at least in my opinion. And Horsey, which I've been over already. And with that is all the Pokemon you can encounter on the past routes. I'm done, I'm tired, I'm going to sleep. Hope you guys have a good night, take it easy, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.